Hi, and welcome to this virtual look at your company iPhone 8 Plus. This video will review some of the basic functions for those of us who are not familiar with Apple devices. Let's get started. First, let's go over the buttons on the phone. At the bottom of the screen, there's a circular button called the Home button. When the phone is locked, you'll click the Home button, enter the password, and unlock the phone. The password for your company phone is 4709. If you ever forget what that password is, you can Google the Dickinson corporate address and use the numbers from the corporate address, 4709. Whenever you have an app that's open, you'll click the Home button to return to the home screen. Keep in mind that your apps stay running in the background. Double-click your Home button, and this will display all of the apps that you have running, allowing you to open or close them. More on that later. On the right-hand side of the screen is the Lock button. Click the Lock button to lock your screen and put your phone in power save mode. On the left-hand side of the screen, there is a toggle and two buttons. The toggle is the volume toggle. This allows you to turn the sound on or off for your phone. If the toggle is set to orange, that indicates that the phone is set to vibrate mode. The two buttons below the volume toggle are the volume buttons. You'll either increase or decrease the volume by clicking these buttons. The top button increases the volume, and the bottom button decreases the volume. From the bottom right of the phone, if you swipe up, that will access your Quick Tools menu. The Quick Tools menu looks something like this. There are quite a few helpful tools from the Quick Tools menu. This button will put your phone into airplane mode. This indicates that your cell signal is working properly. This is your Wi-Fi button in case you want to connect to local internet. And this is your Bluetooth button in case you want to connect to a Bluetooth device such as a speaker or keyboard. This button here is the orientation lock button. We've all had those times where if the phone is vertical and you flip it to be horizontal, the screen flips along so that we can watch movies on a larger screen. If you don't want the screen to flip, you'll simply click this button, and then when you turn the phone sideways, it will not switch for you. This is the Do Not Disturb button. If you don't want to receive notifications like calls, texts, and emails, you can click this button. This is a slider here for your brightness. Sliding this slider up will increase the brightness of your phone screen. Sliding it down will decrease the brightness of your phone screen. I would encourage you to keep the phone screen brightness as dim as you can possibly stand it, because that's going to help increase your battery life. Here's the volume slider. From here, this is another way that you can increase or decrease the volume. If the slider moves up, you're increasing the volume. If the slider moves down, you're decreasing the volume. From left to right, there are some additional functions that we can use here from the Quick Tools menu. On the left is your flashlight. So that will turn the light on your camera on your phone on so that you can use it as a flashlight. The second button is a stopwatch. So if you need to record time for something, you can click on the stopwatch. The third button is your calculator. On your calculator, you can make any kind of calculation that a normal calculator would allow you to make. Finally is the camera. If you want to open your phone's camera app, you can simply click on that Quick Tools menu. It will open the camera app on your phone, and any photo that you take will end up in your photo library. As mentioned earlier, if you double-click your Home button, that will allow you to open all of your apps and see what is currently running. The screen will look similar to this here on screen. You can swipe left and right to see the different apps that you have open. If you'd like to open an app, you simply click on it. If you'd like to close an app, you simply swipe up. This next piece is very important. Taking a screenshot or a photo of whatever is on your phone screen. You can accomplish this by clicking the Home button and the Lock button at the same time. When you do this, it will take a photo of whatever is on screen and save that photo to your Photos app or your photo library. Up next is the talk to text function. Anytime that your keyboard is open, you'll click this microphone icon, and that will allow you to speak whatever you would like for the phone to type. Please use your best news anchor voice and speak as clearly as possible to make sure that the phone understands what you're saying. It's a good idea to go back and reread whatever it is that the phone transcribed, just in case it typed something that you didn't intend for it to type. The copy paste function is exactly the same on Androids as it is on iPhones. So if you're familiar with copying and pasting on a non-Apple device, don't worry, it's exactly the same process. You'll find the object that you'd like to copy, tap and hold on it. Then you'll tap and drag the blue circles on the left and right to highlight the desired information, and then click copy. Next, you'll click on wherever you would like to paste the copied content, tap and hold in that area, and then click paste. A lot of us don't know, but you can actually move the cursor and precisely drop it wherever you would like for it to be. We've all had those times where we've typed out an entire text message only to see that we have a typo early on. So you move your finger up and you click next to the word and it taps to the end, then you click it again and it jumps to the front, and you click it again and it highlights the whole word, and you end up having to retype the entire thing. If you click and hold on the space bar, your keyboard will disappear as seen on screen. Then you can drag and drop your finger to drop the cursor exactly where you'd like for it to end. Finally, for those of us that may be colorblind, red-green colorblind that is, you can go through and set your color filters to adjust anything that you may need to make your life a little easier. You'll click on the settings icon, looks like a gear, then you'll click accessibility. Next, you'll choose display and text size. Finally, you'll scroll down and turn on your color filters. This will be super helpful because the trait apps have a lot of red and green in them, and it will make your lives easier if you're able to see what it is that the trait is displaying. I hope this was helpful. Please let us know if you have any questions.